Alright guys, welcome back. So this is the third video of unboxing this big box of pipes. This is what's left. We'll go through these pipes, but we've already gone through maybe 12 pipes that were in this box, and then we had a big bag of mouthpieces and quite a few pipe heads, which were very sad to look at. Some of them were fantastic, but with no, this was a guild hall, with no mouthpieces. It is what it is. Time is not kind to pipes, but let's go and see what's in the box and see how Time has treated these. The last video was a bit messy, nothing really impressive, but this I guess will be very similar. This is a pipe with a heavy varnish, a lot of scratches, and a mouthpiece that doesn't quite look right. I think this must have been maybe a hand cut pipe, and this is a replacement mouthpiece that seems to fit. That said, I think we could make this into a nice pipe. If this is Briar, we could sand it down, make the mouthpiece fit a bit better. Oh, you know what? It does fit nicely. I think this was turned around the wrong way, so it didn't fit, but when you turn it this way, it fits perfectly. Which is another sign that this might be hand cut. Interesting. It's interesting that it doesn't have any stamping on it, but it does have quite a lot of scratches. So I think I would sand this down and either give it some beeswax or maybe stain and then some varnish. We will see. It's a nice pipe, really. Very flat rim. Is it unsmoked? You know what? It looks like it. There's no kick at all in there. Unsmoked chamber. Wow, it's funny that it doesn't have any stampings on it. Good. Let's give it an ID. We are at video 37. Imagine this. First of all, we call it a no name. And then something. No name. Red. Right. So the ID system is, first we put a number for the video, which is the 37th episode. And this is what I wanted to bring up. Imagine that we've done 37 videos. I would never have imagined that. It's 37 videos going through pipes. I mean, I've done a few more doing other stuff, but it's the 37th video in the series of going through my pipes. Right, then we've got 3 digits. The first one is 0 to 9 for the condition, which I would actually put quite high. The only thing is the outside of the pipe, which needs a loving hand, and maybe a bit of a crack there. Nah, it's not, it's just a scratch. So I would put that at a 7, maybe 7. Yeah. Do I like it? I actually like this. Poo, it doesn't taste good. Needs some cleaning. And it's got, did I see a stinger? Yeah, a stinger, quite new stinger there. Interesting. Yeah, the thing with the mouthpiece aligning when you turn it right seems interesting. Right, do I like it? I do like it. I would put it at a 6. Will people like it? I doubt it. I will put that at a 2. And then dash 1 because it's the first pipe of the video. The next pipe is this thing. Oh, Bruyère Guarantee. And nothing more. But the shape is so interesting, isn't it? Wow. The mouthpiece maybe needs some cleaning. It needs some coloration. Also, some of you gave me a tip about using a pencil to line the tenon when it does this sound here. I like this. Wow. But the caking inside will be tough to clean, maybe. Is this a crack or a scratch? I think it's a scratch. This could be quite nice. It says Bruyère Guarantee, which is a very generic thing to put on a pipe. So we call it a no name. We'll add the word tall just to identify it, because we've got a lot of no names. But also the unique ID, which is 37 dash condition, is 6 or 7. How's the mouthpiece? The mouthpiece is almost new. I will put this at a 6. Do I like it? I do. I would put that to a 7. People might also like the shape, right? It's very tall furnace there. So I will put a 6 there. And then dash 2. Interesting. Okay, okay, oh, okay. A substantial gap between the mouthpiece and the tenon. Not the tenon, sorry, the shank. It says Denmark. Okay, made in Denmark. But nothing else. Interesting. The mouthpiece is obviously it belongs to this because it's the they call this a Canadian, where the shank is flattened, but it doesn't quite fit in there. And also the mouthpiece is completely worn out with the hole there. I'm not quite as scared at repairing these anymore, but this is pretty bad. So the gap there, I don't know how we should repair that. It's a shame we don't have a manufacturer for this if it's made in Denmark. But this is quite worn out and heavy cake in there. It's a really beautiful pipe though, isn't it? It has to be a no name for now. If you recognize the shape, let me know. No name Danish. Good. We will start with a 37 for the video. Condition. It's a 5. Do I like it? I do. I wish it had a better condition, but we will put it at a 5. Will people like it? Maybe for a 3. And that's 3. Now all these are estimates, really. Don't don't take them too seriously. The next pipe is very cute. No name, completely no name. A little bit of a gap between the mouthpiece and the shank again. But might have been cleaned out. Yeah, it has been smoked. Feels like a plastic mouthpiece, really. Nylon maybe. But a nice shape, isn't it? A pretty heavy varnish. We don't even know if this is Briar, but anyway. We called it no name. Cute. And the numbering will be 37 dash condition is decent. I would put that at a 7. Do I like it? Not particularly. I would put it at a 3. Yeah, it's also very light. I don't think this is Briar. I would put it at a 3. Will people like it? Also a 3. Dash 4. So a lot of no names here. What is this? It's got Gorilla Tape. There must be a hole there. Any stampings? No stamping whatsoever, but it has some bird's eye here. A metal ring there, but the metal ring is on the mouthpiece, which is interesting. Oh, it go. Interesting. You know what? I'm curious to see what's under this tape. It's not like we are removing any value, is it? Oh, this is the key. This is like chewing gum. Oh, okay. This maybe has done more damage than repair actually. Doesn't seem like there's a hole. Yeah, there's a hole there. Oh. Wow. It's like a band-aid for dinosaurs. Can we stick a pipe cleaner through this? Yeah, we can see the pipe cleaner through this hole. This should be able to repair it though. But now the tape has done quite a lot of damage there. Right. This is a nice pipe though. Oh, this tape thing has ruined it. Also, there's quite a gap here between the shank and the mouthpiece, but it is what it is. How's the rim? The rim is a bit uneven, quite uneven actually. But the wood grains could polish up to something nice. Right, it's a no name again. We'll call it ring because of the metal ring. It actually looks like a finger ring. Finger ring, sorry. 37 dash condition is not good. It's a 3. You know what? If it hadn't been for the tape, it might have been a 4. But yeah. Do I like it? I think it has potential, really. I think I'll put it at a 4. Will people like it? Not as it is right there. 2 maybe. And then dash 5. Right, let's go for the last pipe, which is in a box. Oh, you know what? We've got a mouthpiece here. A church warden mouthpiece. Let me take a break here and see. We've had a church warden pipe with an unoriginal mouthpiece. Let me see if this fits to this. Nope, it doesn't. I hoped it would, but this is from episode 35, from the unboxing of the same bed here. But I guess it didn't match. Nice mouthpiece though. No stamps. We'll put it in the bag with the mouthpieces. Got a huge bag of mouthpieces along with these pipes. So there are potentials. Right, let's go back to this Stanwell box. It says 882 on the box. I would be surprised if the pipe inside it also says that. But the pipe is a Stanwell with the number 53 on it. Oh, look at that. Big hole there. We might be able to repair this though. It says made in Denmark. 53 Stanwell. Briar. It looks like it says Prince there, but also Briar. Maybe. Yeah, we will take a picture of this and show you. Maybe you can recognize it. I will also research this a bit. But this might be an interesting pipe. Has heavy caking there. The mouthpiece fits quite well. It is the original mouthpiece. Quite dirty. But it does have the S stamp there. So it is a Stanwell mouthpiece. And the shape really is one of my favorites. You know, simple, short billiard with a saddle stem. I like these. Also quite heavy. But the mouthpiece is a bit too thin. We will see if we can repair this somehow. I guess this is what was very unique about this when they made them. Quite sure it says Prince there, but we will see. Right, so this is a Stanwell 53, and our numbering system, you know what, I wanted to add the line there. Could it be Royal Prince? You tell me. But for now it's a Stanwell 53. We will call it 37 for the episode, and then dash condition is actually decent besides the huge gap in the mouthpiece. Wow. The thing is that the actual mouthpiece is very thin there already, so we would need to build a whole layer and then sand it down, which is not ideal. I think this has been filed down already. Very thin bit. Let's call it condition is 5. Do I like it? An 8. Others will feel like a 6. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's it. Good. Thanks for watching. Let's line these up. Go the Stanwell, the no name, the no name, the no name, another no name, and another no name. How do these line up for you? I basically line them up to take the picture for the thumbnail. Let me know what you think, guys. Thanks for watching. See you around.